Well, we've got to literally talk about Chicago. We've literally got to talk about it. And the one reason why we need to talk about it, because it needs to constantly be rehearsed in the ears of the people over and over again. Because I cannot tell you how many times over the years that I've told people over and over again, number one, get out the city. Number two is this. Is if you are living in a state that restricts and limits your ability to be able to defend yourself. And what I mean by defend yourself is by having guns. The best way for everybody in that state to change the guns laws is for everybody to move. Just move. When you move, you take your vote, you take your tax dollars, you take everything with you. But as we're watching, and I've said it once, I said it 1,000 times, I'm going to say it again. I've said it, and I'm going to continue to keep on saying it. When people have nothing to lose, they lose it. And we're watching people lose it. And we're watching people wage war against this system of corruption here in the United States of America. Not only has the people in the United States of America realized that we are living in a very corrupt, wicked system, that there is no justice. It's just us, but there's no justice. But you know what? The rest of the world realizes this and knows it. And not only that, China is now becoming active in our political aspect by getting the New York Times to run ads and support its agenda politically here in the United States of America. We got a mess. We got a mess going on. Well, you know what? I usually don't miss out on the opportunity to speak about how many people died and how many gunshots were fired and how many people were injured every week in Chicago. Well, this week is no different. People are attending a funeral, and these gangsters come by and do a drive-by and just start shooting at people at the funeral, just unloading on them. Now, in a mocking form, but not mocking those who have deceased, my condolences go on to you. That's just the right thing you're supposed to say, right? Right? But isn't Illinois a gun-free state? Don't they have the most strictest laws in America concerning citizens in the state of Illinois possessing firearms? I mean, the state is so damn jacked up that whenever I have to travel north, like going towards Wisconsin or Minnesota or something like that, you know what I do? I actually go around the damn state. And if I'm in the state, I'm like on maybe like a tip end of it, and then I'm out. I'm literally out because it's just unreal that the state that possesses the greatest gun laws has the most gun crime in all the states of the union. And you know why? Because it is an anti-constitutional state. It is an anti-Second Amendment state. Anti. I mean, I guess the state of, Chicago can actually say that we're not Congress. I don't know. But, when you're making laws at the federal level, they're supposed to be coinciding and succeeding all the way down. I guess Congress can't really say nothing either, because I don't think that the people in Washington, D.C. can possess firearms either. And if that's the case, we're in a mess in this country. Our firearms and being able to possess them is the only thing to ensure that we can exercise the First Amendment, the Third Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment, and all the other amendments, is our ability to be able to resist and fight against a tyrannical government gone wrong. I know many people try to spin it and everything, but the Second Amendment is there for us to actually fight against a tyrannical government gone rogue and gone wrong, kind of like the government here in the United States of America. And it says, and I'm going to read, in case somebody's watching this video from some other part of the world that don't realize it. But over here, it says, this is the Constitution of the United States, George Washington. Amendments to the Constitution of the United States of America. Amendment number 2. a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state and the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So now they're trying to actually come up with all different types of ways to trump, all different types of ways to spin, all different types of ways to give another meaning to that actual particular amendment right there. Here in America, here in these wicked states like New York, why in the hell are y'all in New York and New Jersey? Why are y'all there? It doesn't make any damn sense. Why are you there? Why are you in Illinois? Why are you in California? It just literally makes no sense. Why are you there? It don't make no sense. See, what would happen in Tennessee? I'm going to try to play this hypothetical situation out here in Tennessee. Let's say that everybody's at a funeral, all right? And let's say a car drives by, starts opening fire. Chances are there's probably going to be, let's say if that was 150, 200 people that attend that funeral, and there's probably, I don't know, maybe 20, 30, maybe 40 people outside of the funeral home. Could be, could be. I'm just saying, hypothetical. I'm just giving a situation. Here in Tennessee, this is how this scenario would go down. They would drive by, and they would probably get to shoot a few people. But more than likely, there's going to be some veterans in that particular, in front of their funeral home. And they're going to hear gunshot fires. They're not going to do like civilians. Civilians hear gunshot fires. First thing they do is start running for cover and start running around and screaming and with their hair on top of their head, hands up in the air, making themselves even a bigger target. They start panicking. A veteran is going to hear gunfire. And the first thing they're going to do is take a defensive posture, and then they're going to assess where the gunfire is coming from, and they're going to respond. And they're going to empty every single damn round they have in a magazine in that general direction and try to eliminate the threat as all that they can. And y'all forbid, and I'm saying it in a good way, if they have 2 or 3 magazines on it, because they are not going to stop, even if they get hit, unless it's a headshot or a heart shot or something that can continue to keep maiming them. A veteran is simply not going to stop returning fire until the threat is damn eliminated. Don't sit up there and blame us because we return fire and then call us. There's something wrong with us. I got some people out there that actually truly believe that the only time that people like myself and the veterans are worth any time or worth anything is they got a motto out there. They should put us all in a glass jar and say break only in time of war. Why? To protect your funky, raunchy ass, your weak, cowardly ass, when you won't even have the damn gumption, the intestinal fortitude, or the integrity to even train, to even protect yourself. You're too damn sorry to protect yourself, you and your family. And one of the greatest ways you can protect you and your family is getting your ass out of that damn city. It's damn Dodge City in Chicago. Literally Dodge City. And I told you once, I told you 1,000 times that the police is not designed to protect you. Only you can do that. Only you can do that. Well, if you stay in these cities, I'm going to say it again. You may not like hearing what I got to say, but I'm going to say it. You deserve exactly what you get. Exactly. See, down here in Tennessee, good old Tennessee, you could be looking at some petite little old woman, could have on a head covering and a dress, and you think that she's a soft target. You walk up on her, she's already done assessed that you're coming. You probably will get one warning, you may get maced. But more than anything, when she pulls out that gun, she already knows that she is at an advantage as soon as that gun has come out. And these Tennessee girls can shoot pretty damn good too, because they constantly on the range, constantly training. But I can truly say that I really truly don't have no empathy or sympathy for any of you out there that refuse to protect your family when you have a God-given right. And then not only that, the laws of this land here in the United States of America actually protect your right to be able to see. Now, they have infringed on your right. You're already born free. You don't get your freedoms and liberties from the Constitution or any damn government on this earth. You're already born free. Now, you can allow people to try to restrict your freedoms, but that's when you need to actually pick and choose. Is that the day, the time, and the hour that either one of you or both of you or all of you going to die that day? That's the type of decisions and choices that need to be made, because if you can't live free, then damn die hard. Because what's the hell the use of living if you can't be free? But it's hard for me to have any empathy or sympathy when you are so spiritually retarded that you have the right to defend yourself, and yet you stay in a communist state here in the Union. Chicago, Illinois, or New York, or New Jersey, or California. You can't even defend yourselves. Unbelievable, undamn real. It's just off the chain. It doesn't make any sense. It's totally nonsensical. It just does not register up here. Get out of the cities. Get out. This trial run, this test run they done did with this COVID-19, that's just a trial run. That's a test run. You people just got a slap on the wrist. 2 months, turn your life upside down. You don't know what the hell to do. People out there committing suicide. Jobs gone. Small businesses gone. Ain't never coming back again. Federal government still printing money until oblivion. Until they reset the whole entire system and come up with some type of way to have a money, that's backed up by tangible assets, i.e. either gold or silver. Now they're saying Bitcoin. So it would probably more likely, more than anything, to behoove you to do well and start looking into digital assets. No, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I mean, after all, I'm happy that silver went north of $23. They knocked it back down a little bit, but it's still in the upwards of $22 right now. Yeah, I'm happy. You better believe it. Mock me if you want to. Have fun. See, now is the time. And they still have restrictions on your buying power, your purchasing power. Now's the time is to quietly, every time you go to the store, pick up a big roll of toilet paper and store it. Every time you go to the store, pick up some hand sanitizer and store it. And when you're in town, go there, and whenever you get paid, pick you up about 3 or 4 bottles of cheap vodka so you can be able to make your own herbal tinctures and use it for bartering and stuff. Because if they shut this thing down for 6 months, many of you people, you are all but done. And you think that we're dealing with civil unrest right now? You need to go back in my archives and listen how I've been talking like this for over 20 years. Now, all of a sudden, Pastor Dowell is not the crackpot. He's not the kook. Nope, he's not the fanatic. He's not the one that's done lost his mind. Matter of fact, I am quickly, in the eyes of people who are wide awake, have become one of the most intelligent voices and figureheads here in the United States of America. Even though I'm hated, even my enemies can't help but to respect me. Get out of the city. Let me show you what I came across the other day. And this is smoking hot. I thought I'd actually just let y'all in on this. All right, check this out. Here's a 223 round. Hollow point. Check this thing out. 223 round hollow point. All right, you can see it's hollow point right there. Look at that thing. And look at the specs on this thing right here. It's a civil defense round from Liberty Ammunition. Check this out. 300 feet per second. 1 MOA, 300 millimeters, deep cavity projector, starburst fragmentation, lead-free, 1 to 9 twist minimum. 3,000 feet per second. 3,000 foot, per second. Wow! Wow, 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 wow! It is smoking! Smoking! And then, can you imagine the lethal destruction that thing can cause? Just look at that thing. It looks like a Long Ranger silver bullet almost. Look at that thing. Now over here, this is another defense round. Yep, it's hollow point. This was given to me by a very special brother and friend. This is 77 grain. This is 55 grain. This is 77 grain. And it's a hollow point too. See it? And both of these are lethal. Lethal, lethal, lethal. They're not your typical ball rounds that you actually go to the range and shoot, because those things right there, you literally shoot somebody with them and they'll go straight through them. But not only that, y'all need to start training. And some of you, I guess your best defense weapon against all enemies, foreign and domestic, is either going to be your cell phone or a water gun.